Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I want to talk about revision. Neville Goddard's one of his ultimate techniques, revision. And I'm going to explain why it works, how it works. Before I do that, a couple of things. The heating's not working in my office today. It's cold here. And secondly, I just want to say please do like, share and subscribe. Comment down below if you found this video helpful. It really does help the video to be seen by more and more people. As evident from a couple of videos ago where it went a little bit viral. Keep it going. I want to spread this message. I want to help people change their lives. Simplifying spirituality here. Also, please join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, which is actually a wonderful community of like-minded people. And if you are interested in changing your life in 2024, wait to the end of the video. I may have something that you will love to be a part of. Now, let's talk about revision, okay? Firstly, before we go into the idea of revision, what it is and why it works, firstly, we need to allow it to work for us, to allow it to make such a wonderful shift in our experience. We need to start to realize that everything is created from our past thoughts and feelings and imaginations. You know, everything is an imaginal act expressed later. So if you are living in an environment right now that doesn't serve you, that doesn't actually sort of make you be proud of your creation, you need to say, okay, what was it that I was doing in the past that has brought me to this place? One of the things that I'm going to talk about, because I want to break down Neville's teachings over the next few weeks, is the fact that you are so responsive to what's happening in your life. This is what it is. If you are so responsive to reality, then you are going to start to create imaginations and visions in your mind of a future. You know, I've said it before in the past, worry is praying for that which you don't want. When you start to imagine the potential of something that could happen, when you start to imagine it not in its best form, you are putting out in front of you that which you probably don't want to experience, you know? So when we're looking at revision, just to kind of simplify it, what we're doing is literally going back into the past and changing the energetic state of that past memory. You literally change yourself by doing this. And what are we taught by Neville, Joe Dispenza, all of these great teachers? We're taught that to change reality, we first must change. We must remain in a state of being the whole time of the state that we want to experience, you know? So let's think about it like this. Revision is just that opportunity to go back through your past or day, the day that you've just had, and to change the stuff within that day that you didn't like. You change it on an energetic level. You see, Neville Goddard places that God lives in our own human imagination. You can also say that our subconscious mind is the gateway to God. Dr. Joseph Murphy speaks about this beautifully. So what we're literally doing is, it depends which way you want to look at it, but either way, it will get the same result. You can literally believe that you are accessing the God energy, or you can believe that you are changing yourself on a subconscious level. It does not matter which way you look at it. It's just different terminology. But think about it like this. What you're doing is, let's say, for example, I wanted someone that I haven't spoken to for so long to write me a letter. I wanted them to write me a letter, or I wanted them to call me. But they never call because we're estranged, you know? And there's just no way of getting them to call me, but I want them back. Let's just think about it like this. So what I would do every night is, before I fall asleep, what you do is you go to bed. You go into that state akin to sleep. You relax the body. Why are we doing that though? Because basically the conscious mind is the thing that overanalyzes, tries to work out the hows, whos and whats, you know? It's the thing that gets in the way of the end. So what that does is it just quiets the conscious mind. It allows the bridge between the conscious and the subconscious to form wonderfully. Joe Dispenza would call it the brain waves, you know, like alpha, beta, theta, all of that, okay? beta, alpha, theta, sorry. So what we're doing is we're lowering the resistance to the wonderful realization of the image. So what you do is you quiet the body, you quiet the mind. Now in my mind, I would start to dramatize the idea of that phone call. Now I would be having the conversation with that person. I would be imagining how we would speak. I would be hearing their voice. I would be loving the idea of the phone call. Now here's the thing though, right? For me, in that state of being, I do not have to add emotion onto it. What I would want to do is actually, within the vision, allow the vision to create the emotion. I want to experience it in its realness. So then allow the vision to be real enough for you that it creates emotion. Do not try and force emotion on top of it. Then what we need to do, if and when the emotion comes up, it's the accepting the naturalness of this situation. Of course it's happened. Of course it is. They're calling me. It is law. It's done. It is done. So what we do is we change that image. Let's say, for example, you wake up one day and you keep noticing that there's always less in your account than you want. Well, then every night before bed, you start to just enjoy the idea of having more than you could ever need in that account. When you look at it, being surprised by it. But instead of, again, forcibly trying to feel this feeling, you just see the scenario. You could see yourself on your phone looking at your internet banking and smiling at the wonderful imagery that's there. And you just gently accept it. You just have to finally gently accept it. What revision does, it changes your energetic state of being. Think of yourself like this. You are someone who is an energetic being. You know, you are made in the likeness and image of God. Not physically, not looks-wise, but energetically. You are a creator, basically. Okay? So when you change your energy like this, you literally align to that God presence. You see, you align to the God presence within you, which then allows you to bring forward the realization of your dream. It is the fact that your energy has no resistance to that realization anymore. This is what revision does. It lets go of resistance towards the truth of what you want to realize. Because think about it, if you go to bed worrying about the person that you want to call, worrying about your bills, what do you get? You get more worry, more fear, more doubt. But if you go to bed with a gentle understanding that you have more than you could ever need, you have all the love you could ever wish for, what are you going to get? More love, more than you could ever need. Revision is a beautiful tool for balancing your energy before you go into the non-resistant part of sleep. You see, sleep is the place where we lose all resistance to manifestation. So you must be sure to create a wonderful environment before sleep, because then you have the 6 to 12 hours of sleep that you're going to get of no resistance towards the manifestation. We are beings that live in a constant state of flux of resistance and flow. So if you revise it, if you feel the acceptance of it, and then you fall asleep with that gentle relief and acceptance of all your dreams, you will then manifest them into reality. I hope this video is helpful. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.